Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Tiabu and I am here for more treasure hunting. We are now on Fate. Yep, it's Fate Babylonia. You probably know what it is. You probably know quite a bit about it. There's lots of stuff on the news and everywhere about the show and all of the people who are involved and all the stuff and all the things and yay. I've said a number of times that I will not react to Fate. Because I haven't reacted to the previous installments of Fate. I have seen all the previous installments of Fate, with the exception of Dean's Day Night, and the Heaven's Feel movie that hasn't been released yet. But I haven't reacted to any of them with the exception of Heaven's Feel movie 2, which I did a very, very not sober reaction to and released it for just only for patrons because there was no way I was going to make a timer version or any version that would go up on YouTube. So it's up there and on Mega, but not really interested in reacting to Fate. It's not something that I'm interested in doing. However, Babylonia is coming out. I have seen episode 0. I saw it when it aired. I did not record the reaction to it. Sorry. But that was a while ago. A little bit confused by everything in it. Also, the episode 0 was kind of wonky as like a ground laying and introduction to the world that we're existing in Grand Order. So we're on the 8th Holy Grail War. It's a lot of Holy Grail Wars now. And this is the adaptation of the mobile game, which makes shite loads of money, ridiculous amounts of money, and now they're throwing all that money into an anime production, and it's probably going to look like it's got a lot of money thrown at it. I'm here for Sakuga and interesting things. I am probably not going to continue watching this show. Just being totally real with you. Please don't ask me to continue watching this show. Just, it's not worth it. Don't do it. But we're gonna watch this episode 1 just to see how it is, and hey, maybe I'll change my mind. Anyway, it's a Cloverworks show. You probably know all of this. It's also not really a Cloverworks show because it's a massive ball of freelancers and talent being collected by the industry because well, shitloads of money brings lots of talent. Cool. I'm expecting some solid Sakuga and some quality webgen animation stuff that will flood Sakagaburu for the next few days and continue flooding it over the next 23, however many episodes this is, weeks until this show ends. It'll probably look pretty good. Let's find out how it is. I don't know. We'll see. I've got the episode up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions. There'll be a picture-in-picture version, which you can find in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to sync up your own copy of the episode with the timer-based version up on YouTube, you are more than welcome to do so. Just get it ready because the beep beep timer to count you down to 0 will be coming at you right now. Woo! Tight moon! Okay, sorry. Just had to get that out of here. Oh, actually, before we begin, I should probably say, like, I have a weird relationship with Nasu's writing. I think his writing is really weird, and I enjoy it, but I also kind of hate it. Just throwing that out there. Also, I don't think this is technically, like, written by Nasu, because it's an adaptation of the mobile game, so I don't really know. Yep, let's do the thing. Julie, do the thing. Sorry. Honeyplex. Funimation. Okay. Okay, that is some loud rain. Cool. Ow! Lowering the volume a little bit. Oh, hey, is that Garugamesh? Oh. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Hello. This is back in the day. Hmm. God, those are jarring. Super jarring. Okay, where is Grill? Hello, guy. Hello, other guy. Hello, Grill. Hmm. Hmm. They don't have those ufotable hair aesthetics. That's okay. Blah 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 blah. Hmm. Hmm. Seems like a good idea. Babylon, Mesopotamia. Hmm. 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 Mm-hmm. Hmm. Gonna sell a lot of plushies of that motherfucker. Link, start. Sorry. Pretty forest. Pretty sky. Gorgeous sky. Huh, the CG. Ow. That didn't look very helpful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess sell a fuckload of plushies. I'm pretty sure it was successful. Okay. They're really nailing the Nasu bullshit. I love it. I don't, though. Her armor has a panty view slot. Oh, we're all alone. Sakugaki. Yay. Cool. Thank you. Okay. Backgrounds look really great. Characters do not. Who the fuck is that? Wait, what? Wait, what? Is that Tosaka? That's Tosaka. Hmm. Why is there a Reen? Why did she fall from the sky? Who the fuck is she? Okay, please introduce yourself. Is she just a Reen analog? Yeah, no clue. Yeah, sure. Ah. No, that doesn't make any sense at all. Okay. What? Bitch. Nope. Going with a lot of depth there. It's kind of cool. Hmm. God, those look terrible. Yeah, show off a bit. Okay. All right, that was pretty cool. Weird booty distortion, but okay. Bye. Oh, that's why we level up. It's a game, right? Oh, yay. I'm supposed to recognize that character from that one little hanging thing, aren't I? I don't, though. Okay. Cool. Absurdly loud. I keep turning it down and it keeps getting louder. Who you? Okay. All right. Cool. Hmm. Okay. Yikes. That looks great. All the backgrounds look great. Doshite. Ooh. Let's go fight some gods. Wonder who the three goddesses are. Did we just meet one? Is Rena goddess here? Nah, that would be too weird. Whoosh. Hmm. Okay. Oh, title drop, mic drop, show's over. Oh, it actually is over, isn't it? Okay. Is there an actual like ED animation? Oh, this is Unison Square Garden, isn't it? Yep. Know that voice anywhere. Hmm. Hmm. This is gonna be a difficult one to try to actually convey to you the way that I feel about it. I think okay, first and foremost, I want to say that I didn't hate this in any way. I didn't even dislike it, I don't think. It was fine. Just fine though. Hmm. There's a lot of polish to it. The backgrounds are very pretty. Some of the animation and direction was fine, but it felt like it was lacking something. Okay, I think the first thing that I want to know is who's writing this, because I'm actually not aware of that at the moment. Babylonia. Yeah, who's on writing staff, and who wrote the original game? Type Moon, original creator, art director, theme song director, producer, original character design, art director, theme song performance, character design, assistant director, editing, color setting, and color design, which I think is quite strong. And then original creator is Type Moon. There's no listing for, and the original creator, of course, is Nasu. Okay, what about Anime News Network? Do you have better things for me? Anime News Network. Babylonia. Babylonia, ANN. Jesus, this is taking longer than it should. Okay, there we go. Staff. Episode director, art director, animation director, sound director, action director, technical director, theme song performance. Screenplay. Futa Take. Storyboard, Norika Takao, and Akai Toshifumi. Okay, I have seen those names before, for sure. Akai, saw him on something recently. I don't know what it was, though. Key animation on Oran, and he's on storyboard. Darling the Frank, storyboard for episode 3. Storyboard on Encouragement of Climb. Storyboard on episode 1. Storyboard on Cinderella Girls Idolmaster thing. Storyboard on Sound of the Sky. Is that Sornaoto? Yeah, it is. Okay. Cool. And then Takao Noriko. Storyboard on some Clanad stuff. Storyboard on the Haruhi movie. Uh-huh. And storyboard on a couple episodes of K-On! And episode director on some Lucky Star. So working with KyoAni. And then script, screenplay, and script is by Take Futa, who is mostly on publicity assistance and production committees, and script for 2 episodes of Overlord 2, production committee on Redline, promotion and stuff. Okay, I'm sure that there's somebody else doing some writing here. I'm sure. But maybe not. Now, original creator is, of course, Nasu, because he's listed as original creator on everything. I wonder if Nasu had any direct hand in writing Grand Order. I don't know. If you know, please let me know, because I would like to know. Um, Because the writing captures some of the things that I don't like about Nasu's writing. The pseudoscience and the bullshit and the characters talking a lot without actually saying anything. There's plenty of that in this episode. Plenty of it. I guess combined with episode 0, it functions as an introduction to the world. Maybe I'm just missing something because I haven't played the game. Maybe that's the point. Nah, that would be silly. Okay, I think that they're mm, okay, I think my biggest problem here is that I felt an utter lack of emotional investment or relation to any of the characters. Just zero. And I think that I remember it being a little bit better in episode 0, but not much. I've always kind of had that problem with Fate in general. So maybe that's just the way that it is and to be expected. And maybe people who've played the games have significantly more interest in or ability to relate to these characters. But I feel nothing for any of these characters at all. Uh, hmm. Then there's a lot of polish here, but it's kind of all lost on me. It's like that's pretty, but it doesn't do anything for me. And I think that it comes down to the distinction between polish and like conveyance. Because you can make something look pretty as fuck, but what's the point? Like why? Why are the things that are pretty as fuck pretty? Why are these backgrounds pretty? Am I supposed to feel something during this raining scene? Because all that I felt, and that's another problem, all that I felt was, oh shit, this is fucking loud. We get this scene that I suppose should be tragic. It appears to be Gilgamesh holding someone he loves and then having her shatter, and it looks great. Even the animation on her falling apart is gorgeous. That's lovely. The rain is beautiful. The cloudy sky is gorgeous. This whole scene feels like there's intent behind it, but I don't know what that intent is, and so it's kind of lost on me. It's just sort of noise and noise. And then, same here, we've got Gil in his glorious palace, screaming out some random bullshit that doesn't make any sense to the world. Okay. Oh, and then the transitions are really freaking jarring. So we go from this to a hard cut to snow, right? Yeah, kinda. There's a fade out on the music at least, so that's nice. But then we hard cut into snow and blizzard sounds, which is kind of horrifying. The first few minutes of this episode were really off-putting and may have colored my opinion on the rest of it. And then the script sort of captures all of the worst things that I don't like about Nasu's writing. Okay, and then there's all this, which I assume is different singularities that have probably been addressed by this point by players of the game. I don't really know. Reintroduction of Da Vinci. It's like all of the pieces are working in parallel and working well. Like the character designs are fine. The character animation is fine. The backgrounds are gorgeous. The voice actors are putting in their all. Everyone has been paid enough to be doing their job extraordinarily well and to the utmost. But it feels like there's a lack of direction, a lack of like conveyance. That's what it comes down to is like I don't understand why any of the things that are happening the way that they're happening. Who's directing this? It's Toshifumi Akai. Okay. And director, assistant director on Darling in the Franxx, assistant and animation director on Fractal, animation director and assistant animationer on Kanagi episodes, CAD on Magi, and a couple of other things, and director of Shelter. CAD on Sornooto. This is his first time in the director's chair. Oh. Oh, okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. The director is severely inexperienced. Oh, okay, well, that puts everything into place, really. I think the other thing is that as a Fate adaptation, this will inevitably be compared to other Fate adaptations, but in reality, it's adapting two very different forms of media. Most of Fate is adapted directly from the visual novels, which have massive, massive, massive amounts of script and backstory and writing and intricacies and things that can be built upon to create a fleshed out world. Whereas, while I'm not experienced with Grand Order, I have a feeling that it has a lot less of that, a lot less text to it than a visual novel, because it's literally a novel. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that, that's fine. There's less to work with, and it shows. There's less to convey, and it shows. Because the point of the game isn't to tell a good story, is it? It's to sell whatever in-game currency you use to buy waifus. Or servants, or whatever. Hmm. This feels like a very, very high quality hollow shell. It's, in places, gorgeous. Especially the background work. But there are super visible seams. I don't like this very much. I don't like this very much at all. I don't hate it either. It's not bad. But it's not what I would call good either. Hmm. The CG beasties are pretty jarring. And a couple of CG shots of MASH. I don't remember where it was, but there was an interestingly CG shot of MASH. I just don't remember where it was. I think it was in the first scene where she starts fighting. It doesn't matter. The other thing is that while the backgrounds look great, they don't fit the characters very well. And the constant flip-flopping between 2D versions of these beasties and 3D versions of these beasties is a bit of an issue. But it's understandable for the Ginga, for the high animation cuts. And they made the shield CG, which makes it more difficult to maintain continuity. Yeah. It's hard. They're doing some difficult and good-looking stuff, but to what end? Now, fan service has always been a major part of Fate, so I don't mind it very much. There's quite a bit of it here. And then why is there a Reen? I don't get it. It's kind of weird. This creature. It's very cute. But it irks me. Because I know why it's there. She's definitely Reen. So she flies up, and then we get this wacky booty shit. Which is just weird. And the other thing that shows a lot is that this is not a ufotable production. You can just feel it, can't you? I don't know. Maybe that's just me, and maybe that's just coming off of the heels of Kimetsu. But Ufotable has this mastery of blending their 2D animated characters into CG backgrounds, and it's a little bit off here. Just a little bit. It's just a little weird. There's an inconsistency with the momentum. And a complete loss of like spatial continuity here. As she's flippiting toward this thing, and then we cut here to the side, but we're still moving. And then it goes flying off into the distance that way, and she's going flying off into the distance that way, but somehow that loops her right back around to land in front of them? I do like the pose, the like deep bow that she would never actually do. It's kind of cool. It's a dope scene, but it doesn't quite work. And that's sort of the feeling that I get from all of this. There's lots of cool things to look at, and none of it mashes together. Ha, mash. It doesn't fit together. Like the CG animals don't fit anything else that's going on. The characters don't really fit these gorgeous hyper-realistic backgrounds. The animation doesn't quite fit the characters or the backgrounds. And the music and sound design is off. It's just a little weird. And you know what? That's what it is. It's just weird enough that it's almost like an uncanny valley effect where I'm taken out of it because I'm paying attention to all of these things instead of being enveloped by the show. I guess that is a problem that I've always had with Fate adaptations, ufotable or not. I've always had that bit of an issue where I'm always forced to be more analytical than be into it. Though ufotable, usually it varies from episode to episode, or film to film, or scene to scene. It is just the first episode, though. I would bet you anything that there will be dramatic improvements as the show goes on, and as the staff falls into a rhythm with it. But this was a rather disappointing first episode. For the amount of hype behind this show, and the amount of money going into this series, the amount of money available to this series, I can see where the money is going, but it doesn't work. It's weird. I'm kind of fascinated by it. I kind of want to watch it again. Not out of enjoyment or like desire to see this again, but out of curiosity. Like what went wrong here? Because it just doesn't blend, doesn't gel. Weird. Weird and fascinating. Okay, I think I'm running out of steam on things to say about this. I'm sure that I'll get a lot of flack if I post this this video for not liking the episode, because a lot of people will really love it. That's fine. I don't really care. Like as always, I just am trying to explain the way that I feel about it. I'm not always the best at that. Weird. Definitely the weirdest first episode of a Fate adaptation I've ever seen. Though I haven't seen Dean's Day Night. Okay. Yeah, I'm running out of steam. Let's wrap this up. We can argue in the comments. That'll be fun. I've been Tiabu. This has been Fate Grand Order, Blood Blockade, Battlefront, Kekai Sensen, Babylonia. It was alright, but weird, and it didn't work for me. Bye!